Hello and welcome to Bharat Shakti. I am Nitin Gokhale. With me today is Lt Gen VK Saxena, a former DG of Army Air Defence, but more than that, post-retirement, a strategic thinker, a writer, and someone who sort of looks at various trends that are happening in air defence as well as on missile and rocket forces. So, welcome to this program, General Saxena.
Thank you very much.
So, I was looking at why I particularly wanted to speak with you is because of your prolific writing and thoughts that you put out.
Thank you.
On 14th of August, Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif of Pakistan announced formation of an army rocket force in Pakistan. Now, in the Indian subcontinent, I think this is like a new development in that sense. But looking at it closely, one wonders whether this was because Pakistan's nuclear bluff was called during Operation Sindoor. Do you think there is a connection there?
Yeah, absolutely. On 14th August, when the PM Shahbaz Sharif announced the Pakistan Army Rocket Force Command, it was actually to do with a failed nuclear bluff. Let me bring it out in a sequential manner.
Sure.
Over a period of time, Pakistan has been peddling this nuclear bluff, and what is the message they are sending? The message they are trying to send is that there is no place for a conventional conflict. Moment the conventional conflict goes beyond a certain level, it will meet the nuclear end, trying to dwarf the space where our conventional superiority matters. Now, for doing this, they have orchestrated over a period of time. Not only they have not adopted the NFU, which everybody knows, they have also set out the 4 thresholds. What are the thresholds? Which will be easily crossed by a conventionally superior force.
Sure.
What are that? First of all is large penetration by the Indian Army, which Pakistan Army is unable to stop.
A territorial penetration.
The second one which they are saying is that if there is a complete knockdown or a comprehensive defeat which take place, economic strangulation which take place, or total political destabilization take place. All these are outcomes, if you see, by a conventionally stronger force. What are they trying to say? Don't do it. We will use the nuclear end.
Let me add one more thing.
Yes.
Pakistan, Punjab was always seen as an untouchable province.
Yes.
And I think this time in Operation Sindoor, we hit Muridke and Bhavalpur. And other targets. So maybe even that is the fifth one.
Fifth point. And also one more. To peddle this narrative, in June 2024, they announced we are making the tactical nuclear weapons operational, which means the undoable will now be doable. And if you do something like this conventionally, these are the weapons which will be localized.
Which means if you are advancing, suppose your strike corps is advancing,
they will say, all right, we'll be able. So all this is narrative advancing to say, look, you are conventionally superior, we know, but if you do anything, there will be a nuclear weapon. Now, more interestingly, there is a book which has come out, a e-book, which is by Dr. Professor Rabia Akhtar. It says, Strategic Reckoning is the name of the book.
I see.
And it says, Perspective on Deterrence and Escalation Post-Pahalgam, May 2025.
So she is an academic.
Yeah, she is an academic. She is a very famous one.
Right.
In which the complete strategic community of Pakistan related with nuclear and nuclear deterrence have written. There is a first article by Lt Gen Khalid Kidwai. He is the founder general of the Pakistan Strategic Plans Division
which
of
looks
the
after the nuclear command. Yeah.
Now, what does his article is Restraint by Design, Pakistan Deterrence Logic, post May 2025. Now, interestingly, look what the journal says. The journal is trying to advance the argument that every single engagement between India and Pakistan right decades back have always been settled by Pakistani nuclear deterrence. How is that?
Okay.
In 1986-87, he says, we did Operation Brass Tag. You know that 500,000 troops were mobilized and we were trying to
and our
test.
armor was being tested.
We were trying new concept on mobilization, new concept on mechanization, new concept on air, ground support, etc. We were trying to test. Pakistan said we saw it as a type of blitzkrieg which will aggressively enter Pakistan and take some central areas. Now, what does the general say? The general says you did brass tags in 86-87, but you fizzled out, or you backed out.
Right.
Why did we back out? Because of our nuclear subtle messaging. Now, 1999, Kargil War, what does the general say? The general has a view that, okay, India did not expand the operation beyond the Kargil area. Why? Because in May 1998, we did a nuclear blast and we showed you our capability of the nuclear thing. Now, go forward.
Yes.
2000, 01, 02, Parakram.
Parakram,
They said 10 months of futile, this thing. You backed out. Why did you back out?
Yeah.
Because of our nuclear backing. Because of our nuclear strong messaging.
Then come to 2611.
No, before that, come to 2019, Balakot strike. They said Modi, without achieving, when he did not achieve his politico-electoral objectives, then they said he backed out and suffered losses. He backed out. Why? Nuclear capability.
Yeah.
And his Sindoor is the most exciting.
Right.
For Sindoor, the general says, when he took the name of our Prime Minister, he says, when Prime Minister Modi did not achieve his military and political objectives, and suffered losses, then he accepted a rescue ceasefire. Because why? Because of our nuclear capability. Now, how far you can go from truth, you have to ask the general.
Yes.
But look at their Prime Minister. Between Pahalgam and this war,
Yes.
and our 6th May, what did he say?
Right.
We have nuclear weapons, we don't hesitate to use it.
Yes.
What is our friend Khwaja Asif Saab says? Khwaja Asif says, either we live or nobody else. And the so-called Field Marshal Asif Munir, and their chief and all-powerful, says, we are a nuclear power. He's telling in US.
And
we are
take people down.
He says we are a nuclear power state. If you think we are going down, we'll take half the world from it. So from this narrative, what I'm trying to get at, I'm trying to get at only one fact, that they are selling a narrative that all wars with India are only limited wars against nuclear backdrop. This got crushed in Operation Sindoor.
Completely. And because of that, they had to then now look at an option, which is a rocket force.
Yeah, but imagine, it is interesting to analyze how it got crushed.
Right.
How it got crushed.
Okay.
How it got crushed is very interesting to analyze. Imagine, what is the whole thing all about? This limited war against nuclear backdrop is against cold start.
Yes.
Our cold start strategy, what does it say? Quick mobilization and offensively going for a swift operation.
Of integrated battle groups going
so
forward.
what does it mean? What does it mean? Solid mobilization.
Yes.
Getting into the territory, getting hold of the targets and capturing them. Cold start. What happened in Sindoor? No cold start. Also, none of the thresholds got broken.
Yes.
Scalp air launch cruise missile, range 450 km, precise hitting.
Sure.
Hammer, precision guided munition, 70 km range, precise hitting. Our BrahMos NG, 290 km range, 3 Mach, precise hitting. What did we hit? 9 terror camps. 2 in Muzaffarabad, 2 in Sialkot, 2 in Kotli, 1 is Bhimbar, 1 is Mudrike, 1 is Bahawalpur. 9, 11 air bases.
Yes.
They said, my God, what has happened? No nuclear overhead, no threshold was crossed, no mobilization has taken place, no large-scale movement of troops taken place. Our nuclear thing did not get activated,
any chance to be deployed.
But we got hit badly.
Yeah.
Now, imagine when such a scenario happened, what are the options at that time? The options at that time were missiles and rockets and drones.
Correct.
All right.
So standoff weapons basically.
Standoff. No, then initially they said drones. Drones were in the Air Force domain. You know that there is a Noor Khan, there is Mudrike, there is the 3 bases from where the drone weapon control center was there. The drones were operating, and drones not only from Burak, from Bayraktar, from McKinsey, from YH-11 and SS Guard, Songar and so on.
Yeah.
Launch that. But Air Force domain.
Sure.
Come to Army. Army के पास क्या है? Army had only rocket force in terms of artillery. And what rocket? Only 2 types. That time, only 2. Fateh 1, Fateh 2. Fateh 3 has been given to strategic forces as Abdali. Fateh 1, 140 km range. Fateh 2, 400 km range. They launched haphazardly, one after another, did not have coordination. So imagine drones, Air Force domain, Army, had this rocket force. Fateh 4 has only come. It has only come in August, and they've just, day before yesterday, I think 30th September, they did the training launch, Army Rocket Force Command. So only these two missiles, they launched it. What they could have done? They said, oh my God, I could have launched my Hath of 1, 80 kilometer range, Hath of 2, Adbali, 200 kilometer range. I could have launched Hath of 4, Shaheen 1, 700, or Shaheen 4, 2000 to 2500. Why it cannot be this thing? Because those missiles are for nuclear deterrence.
Right.
They are under what hierarchy? They are under hierarchy of Pakistan National Command Authority. Under that, the Strategic Plans Division. Under that, the Employment Control Committee, Development Control Committee, the vectors which are there all the way. Now, there's totally different vertical. Though Prime Minister is the one which is the chairing it, but of course, Asif Munir is the one who's calling the shot. But imagine it as a separate vertical.
Which cannot be
Nothing happened.
Such,
Somebody said that one missile was intercepted in Sirsa,
Fateh,
which could have been a
Fateh.
SSM and all. But imagine the dice functionality.
Yes.
3 dice functionality. What is the first one? No threshold crossed, no large scale mobilization, no troop movement. Still, we got hit on 9 terror camps and 11 bases.
airfields.
Also, some nuclear sites near Kirana Hills, etc. I will not go into that.
Yeah.
Hit in that. The first dice. Second, all my 3 vectors to strike are in different domain. Drones, Air Force, Fateh 1, Fateh 2.
With
they
the
are with
conventional army,
the
conventional army.
rocket artillery, Pakistan artillery. And this holy cow of Hath of 1 to 9, National Command Authority, SPD, ECC, DCC. Where is the coordination?
Exactly.
That is how Pakistan said. Pakistan said, look, tomorrow they will. 2019, this pattern actually started with Balakot.
Okay.
Listen, Pakistan must have thought, in my little wisdom, must have thought, let us put some sort of a thing together. They said, BrahMos hit us. Why didn't we? Somebody asked me, look, their air defenses are useless or what? Air defenses are not useless. They are very strong. But their phased array radars, their multifunction radars, and their fire control and missile guidance radars are not capable to take on targets in excess of 3 to 3.5 Mach.
And
Scalp,
BrahMos is,
Scalp does 3.75. Hammer does more than 3. BrahMos is 3 and 3 plus.
Yes.
It's beyond them. What hit them, they didn't know. They could not catch. And that is how they became sitting duck. So what did they say? Yeah, let us put these things together so that when tomorrow airstrike comes, what is the new game?
New normal.
The new game is quick response or dynamic response from multiple angles without actually the ground. That is why air defense and air power these days is called in air denial mode. They are the ones who actually call the shots. When these aircrafts came with Scalp, Hammer and BrahMos, remember, no BrahMos got launched from ground. Because if you launch a cruise missile from ground, it leaves, first of all, the launch signature, number 1. Number 2, to get to the cruise mode, it requires a few fleeting minutes or seconds, which is very vulnerable for the missile.
That's right.
Therefore, what is the new thing they are saying? Yeah, this is a totally uncharted field. They came on top, they launched missiles beyond our air defense system to capture. Let us put our conventional things together. What are those conventional things?
That's where they brought in
yes,
the
sir.
ARF. Okay.
What are those conventional things? Conventional things are 5-6 vectors.
Right.
Now, I will just try to combine them. First of all, start from the lowest end. Okay, rocket artillery. Now, they are saying our rocket artillery will be separated out from TBA artillery. What is TBA artillery? Guns, howitzers, mortars, which destroy enemy bunkers, which destroy armor columns. No. They say we will take out these targets called Fateh. Some people have called them missile, I call them rocket artillery. Fateh 1 has got a range of 140 kilometers. Fateh 2 has got a range of 400 kilometers. There is Fateh 3 also, which was 450 kilometers, but it has been shifted into nuclear arsenal of Abdali. Fateh 4 is a new missile, which has been shown to Pakistan in August, and on 30th September, the Army Rocket Force Command has done a training launch. Range 700 kilometers, number 1. speed more supersonic speed,
Okay.
CP 5 meter, which is very important.
Oh, circular.
And
probability.
very accurate,
Accurate.
and also based on inertial navigation system, satellite control, GNSS control, and in the end game, active radar seeker, active radar homing head, means very accurate. They say we will put these four together, then we will pinch some conventional things from the nuclear vectors, which are the one, Hatha 1, range 80 km, Hatha 2 Adbali 200 km. They'll go for Shaheen 700 and Shaheen 2 2000 to 2500. This is the missile arsenal. Now they will go for cruise missile.
And
Pakistan,
which are these?
3 cruise missiles. Pakistan got a Nasser cruise missile, which is the ground launched cruise missile, 70 km range. And there's another very important cruise missile of Pakistan, which is Babar, 700 km range. And this latest one with Fateh 4 is also being called as GLCM, Ground Launched Cruise Missile.
Okay.
So substantial arsenal, no? Substantial arsenal. Fateh 1, Fateh 2, Fateh 4, this Hath 1, Hath 4, Hath 7, Nasser, Babar, and GLCM Fateh.
Yeah.
This is the arsenal they are looking at.
Okay.
They say we will put it. What was the problem with Asim Munir this time? By where should I go? Air Force, drones, rocket, artillery, rocket,
Or the
nuclear command. I will put them together. Number one. Number two, they say even over a period of time, the drone arsenal will also be integrated. Not yet confirmed, but will be integrated into this. So what is the logic which are they saying? What is the logic? They are bringing out 6 points that it will achieve. What will it achieve actually? In Pakistan's eyes, they say that putting everybody together in a single command and control structure will bring the base functions in a optimal. What is the base function? Base functions of any command are related to, first of all, their planning, their procurement, their sustenance, their modernization, their upgradation. These base functions. How will I develop this whole? I want Fateh 4. No, I want Fateh 5. It is the ARFC which will decide that.
Correct.
Then they say single doctrine owner. What is the meaning by single doctrine owner? Doctrine, there is an entangled ambiguity and there is a separate. They have separated, trying to separate the conventional and the nuclear. Do you know? Some experts have said it is a foolish move. When you separate the conventional from nuclear, what happens? You are making the conventional deterrence go weak, number one. Number two, you are encouraging the conventional strikes to take place because the adversary knows we can play the conventional game. This one will be separate. Why the Chinese, they say it is modeled on the Chinese. No, Chinese are very smart. They are playing the entangled ambiguity. What is entangled ambiguity?
Between nuclear
they put the conventional missile and the nuclear cable together.
Yes.
With the DF1, DF2.
So you can't distinguish.
So the adversary is always in doubt. My God, if this missile which is coming is nuclear or conventional. And in that ambiguity, it does not launch.
Yes.
So they are separating. In their way, they are separating.
So that is a weakness which can be exploited.
It can be taken as a weakness because entangled ambiguity is much more complex to handle than a clarity in which the conventional and nuclear are separate. Now they will not be so foolish. They will be actually putting the ARFC, but they will also be saying that it will be dual mode and we will be using it. Is only
so all this will be all talked
this
about.
game will be played because
played.
Everybody knows.
So what is India's response then?
Yes, sir. India's response is actually fantastic. First of all, our Strategic Force Command is having a clear nuclear vector. Nuclear means vectors which can carry conventional as well as nuclear weapons.
Sure.
That is from Prithvi 1, Prithvi 2, Prithvi 3, Agni 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Agni Prime. I don't want to go on that.
Right.
Air vectors in terms of our Jaguars and the Mirages. And the naval vectors of the K series, Sagrika, K5, K15. I'm not the classified domain. All vectors are under Strategic Force Command.
They've also tested railroad now.
Yeah. But imagine, we are also entangled ambiguity. We are saying Prithvi can launch both conventional as well as nuclear.
It is.
Prithvi 2 conventional and nuclear, Agni 1 conventional nuclear. We are into entangled ambiguity. At the same time, our decentralized forces are handling all our missile systems. Come to BrahMos. BrahMos is not the only one.
Yes.
We have Prahar, tactical missile, 150 kilometer range.
Correct.
We have Pralay, 500 kilometer range. Then we have Nirbhay, 1500 kilometer range. We have BrahMos, 290 kilometer range. We have ballistic missiles. All of them together, but in a decentralized fashion. If you recollect our CDS, sir, in 2021, that time CDS, Bipin Rawat, sir, he said, I want to have an integrated rocket force. Similar to the one which is called a Pakistan rocket force. As a part of the theatre command, were also coming up that time, and there's a rocket force. Government on 27th May 2023, they said, all right, government is open to create an integrated rocket force. Although it has not yet come up, there are many views for it. People are saying our decentralized command today works very fine and our entangled ambiguity is in place. Number one. Number two, they're saying that don't do all the things together here. We are doing theaterization, we are doing integrated rocket. Let theaterization progress. Let it take some shape. Then we do. The naysayers are saying we don't require it because even naysayers are saying something else. They are saying you put the Army Rocket Force Command as one entity under office, this Asim Munir who is sitting in Rawalpindi, the action is taking place in the front. It was better to give certain Fateh 1, Fateh 2, Fateh 4 and your Hatab 1 to corps commanders for quick response. By putting all the L's under one, you are actually restraining. That is one view. Other view is you put them together for faster response. There are two views. Similarly, in our side, some people are saying, don't require integrated rocket force. Keep it decentralized. And by the way, you may be aware, sir, you know more than me, that in the tactical battle area, there is a battle going on in the Indian side. What is a battle? Battle is, there are too many people who are using drones, who are armor, using infantry, using RT, using... they say,
electronic environment becomes very thick.
Yeah, they say that you, and also if you put it under the air defense control and reporting system at the national grid, that is integrated air command and control system, to your Akash 3, to Dragoon, this will be overloading them overwhelmingly. Therefore, in the tactical battle area, I will not speak, I will only speak open source. Some things are happening which will control the drone traffic and the drone.
Because otherwise, there are too many things in the sky.
It is classified, I won't speak, but I am just saying that there something is happening. But at the same time here, sir, imagine that our integrated rocket force, you put your Prahar, your Pralay, your Nirbhay, your BrahMos, your other together. How will it interact with the theatre command? Will it dedicate resources? Will it deploy here? Will it deploy? Let the thing cool.
Let it settle down first. Let
and also, sir, also in theaterization, there are a lot of rethink going on. There are a lot of rethink about, do we require the theaterization in the manner envisaged? Do we want some other model? Do we want a lighter model? Are the most important, are the air assets which by nature are to be employed flexibly from one theatre to another, from one role to another? That is how you have multi-role aircraft. Shall it be compartmentalized to theatre? One view. Yes, one view, no.
Visibility is missing.
So, I am saying, let the theatre command settle down. Thereafter, think about the rocket force. Today, be proud in two things. Our strategic force command is sound and ticking. Number one. Our entangled ambiguity is in place. We know. When I deploy Prithvi, what I launch is my game. Not
exactly. Then let them be in doubt.
Your third factor, Pakistan nuclear blackmail and all those four thresholds and whatever General Kidwai may say has come to the knots. And lastly, our theaterization is taking shape slowly and steadily. And
with a lot of thought and deliberation.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so I think that's where it's the time to, sort of conclude our thing. One last thought. You've been an air defense man, Army air defense man.
Yes, sir.
And there's lots of developments, but some legacy systems also worked very well. During Operation Sindoor, L-70. I think all of this, they worked well. So, would we be right in saying that our forces are so adaptable in getting new things, old things all integrated?
Sir, our DG gave an interview to Smita Thakur on ANI and said that many countries did a mistake on air defense, mistake of letting go of the guns and going into the missiles. We never did that.
Right.
Remember, as an air defense warrior, I am strongly for air defense guns. Air defense guns are the last sentinel of air defense. And in the Operation Sindoor, air defense gun like L-70 with integrated with electro-optical fire control system, day camera, night camera, laser range finder, and electro fire control computing device actually brought down many of the drones. And remember one more thing, that today our country is a strong anti-drone power. Now, not only you talk of the D4 system of the DRDO, you talk of the Bell system. There's a company called Zen Technologies Limited.
Yes.
That company has come out with, is now not only a market leader in combat training solution, it is also going forward with its Zen anti-drone system, ZEDS or Zen anti-drone. It was deployed in Operation Sindoor. It proved its mettle stood alongside the Bell system, the DRDO system, and today we have the capability of electro-optical and infrared and radar-based surveillance. We have a capability of RF-based jamming kill. We have a capability of hard kill through L-70 and
Absolutely.
Both DRDO and private industry like Zen Technology has brought out a system, if I remember, Vyom Kavach, in which they are putting a remote controlled weapon system as an anti-drone scenario.
Absolutely.
So there are a lot of players which are coming forward today. There are players like Tonbo is a company which has come out with HPM weapon system, high power microwave system. DRDO integrated air defense weapon system has a 30 kilowatt high power microwave.
That's right.
5 waves of 6 kilowatt
Directed
each.
energy weapons are being developed.
So I am saying, sir, that not only we are integrated into air, people are saying these days, some people say, why don't you integrate everything, make a mince mass of the air defense? Bhaiya, in air defense, what is required to be integrated is not the weapons, make a minced meat. What is to be integrated is the air defense battle management and control system, which is sensing the air threat, prioritizing, designating in hostile and friendly, selecting the weapon, designating the target, controlling the air battle, air defense battle. That is thankfully and hopefully happening through ISCC and Akashtir. There are some miles to go, but it is happening.
That's very
weapons
good to
are
know.
Distinct. Army weapons, Air Force weapons, naval weapons, all have to coexist under the national responsibility of the Air Force to integrate all into air defense.
Absolutely. Great to know that. As a Air Force air defense warrior, I think you gave us a great overview and insight into both Pakistan and what our response should be. Great pleasure talking to you, and we'll continue to do these dialogues once in a while.
Thank you, sir.
Keep watching Bharat Shakti. You will get such knowledgeable people coming on our platforms and speaking to us about what is in store in the future as far as India-Pakistan battles are concerned. Thanks for watching. Keep sending us your feedback, and of course, you know where to reach us on our social media handles. For now, it's goodbye.